Welcome back. I just built this deck and we're going to see if I can win 3 games in a row with the deck I randomly built. This is going to be green and black vampires. So we're using only the new vampires from the latest set, and we're comboing it with Roaming Throne. And then we got some other stuff in there. So let's give it a whirl. Let's see if we can get 3 wins in a row. And this is going to be my first match playing with this. And the reason I'm showing you this is because maybe I can give you some tips on building decks if you just want to try out a new card. Not really sure how to just throw something together. We're going to go over what I use to put together my decks. We're going to go over it. Alright, so looking for 3 lands. We got 3 lands. We got the Cenote Scout. This is just to help with deck consistency. Alright, so they're playing a toxic deck. Feels good to play a 1-drop here. It's a great blocker. Great blocker here. He's working hard to get rid of them on 1-drop. Okay. Only cost me 1 card to get rid of his. That's cool. Alright, we got our card, Roaming Throne. Gonna go first. Because I'll have 5 mana next turn, so I can play both cards. We're going to attack so we can put some pressure on him. I like the fact he only has 3 land. Okay, Flyer's not a big deal. Alright, we're getting a little bit closer to being toxiced out, but he doesn't have good blockers, and he only has 3 lands, so I'm not sure what he can really do. We have to block. We're going to force him to use his cards. I don't want to take the risk of taking any toxic damage. I like this card. It's going to go ahead and attack. Who's trying to figure out what's going on? Possible that I could still lose. Depends on what he has in his hand and then draw what he draws. I have 7 poison counters. Can he finish it? Or 8? I guess not. Lovely. First time playing with the deck, and look how it ran. Ran smooth. Let's see if we can get another one. We're going for 3 wins in a row. Okay. Start isn't as great because I need a green land. I would love to not have one of these and have a green land. Let's mulligan and see. I pressed keep, didn't I? Well, if I lose, we know why. That was a misclick. Redemption. Redemption. Perfect. Good. Didn't really need that. This is the card that runs the deck right here. Hopefully, he drops a big creature that I can get rid of. That's the last thing that I wanted to see on the field. He's looking at like, I wish I could remove that. It's gonna block. He needs to keep creatures on the field so he can get usage out of the horn. I hope he summons a big creature that I can destroy. That would be big for me here. He's one card left. It's not a good card because he went for the tokens. Or maybe he's building up to something. That's fine. That doesn't do anything. This is good. I'm liking the way this deck flows. That preacher is a good creature there. He has to block up, so you don't want to keep taking damage. But all he has is that horn. And this is when I attack, also I can get vampires back in the ground. Okay, he's building his board. Getting ready for that huge attack. This is bad for me. So this will stop my win streak. I'm not going to play this out. There's no way I'm going to get past it. Got way too many creatures now. I don't have any board wipes in the deck. So yeah, that's going to be it. We're going to have to start over now and try to get the win streak. I don't think I need to change anything in the deck. It was just the way it turned out in the matchup. Let's start this thing over, see if we can pick up a win streak. So something to think about there. I basically lost to an artifact. If I was able to get rid of artifacts, I wouldn't have had to deal with that. However, I don't see a card I want to take out to potentially be able to deal with that. If I do take out a card, it would probably be Cenote Scout. And we could possibly use Karn Silex or something. That was almost a misplay that I didn't use that on his turn. That's when I should have used it. Definitely not destroying that with a go for the throat. He has larger creatures. He has untapped mana. Not sure if he was waiting to destroy something I had there, but it seemed like it went directly to his turn, and he probably doesn't. I'm expecting here he might drop a big creature. I've seen people use this. The fact that I don't have any green land is hurting me here. It's hurting me a lot. Makes me consider if I should play the tap green and black lands. Interesting. I hate when people play slow like this. Play. Let's go. Can't do it. They're playing slow. I don't have any green. Not going to do it. Let's try one more. That's 1 for 3. Close to completing our daily quests, too. Here we go. Black and green land. Got some cards to play. 1 second. I'm going to mute my mic while I answer the phone. Alright, we're back. What is this guy playing? Interesting. So this is a slow control deck. He's thinking really hard. Assuming he's going to get rid of the Queen's Bay. Here go one of these thinkers, man. I hate this. So he's going to return. My guess is he wants to counter the spell when it comes back down. We're okay with getting spells countered because we have Queen's Bay Paladin. We can just get them back easily, as long as he stays tapped out. Okay, he delayed me. Don't know if that does anything. He's only supposed to use this once per turn, so that's why getting rid of the Llanowar, I guess he was afraid I would play something like a lot of mana, 6 mana maybe. I can't even read the card. Wow. Not sure what this guy's doing here, but maybe he's working his way up to something. I would have used Queen's Bay Paladin to get the other Paladin back. But I wanted to use all my mana. I think that's more efficient. He's not putting a lot of pressure on me either. I could get countered here. Okay. I'm not afraid of anything he's doing here. This is interesting. Putting a murder on top of your deck does nothing if I have 2 Queen's Bay Paladins. Unless he's able to get rid of 2 Queen's Bay Paladins. Let's play this first. Yeah, perfect. This should allow my Bloodletter's effect to happen twice here. And that's game. One hitter quitter. That's amazing. Didn't really know had the OTK on board. Interesting. So we learned something new. Let's try one more match because we're even now. That's 2 and 2. Let's try one more to break the tie. Surprising. Honestly, don't know what that guy was doing. I could shoot myself in the foot here because I only have 2 land. I'm praying that I get a 3rd and it will be green. Perfect. Great start. I'm not sure if he's playing the starter deck or what. Yeah, it looks like the starter deck. Try not to get rid of his creatures yet. That's one thing you got to think about when you play Magic. You don't always have to get rid of any creature you see. You generally want to save your removal for creatures that you have to remove. Like now the Angel has to be removed. The Llanowar Leader has to be removed, you see? So I needed to wait to have the ability to eliminate these cards. It's more important. I can't allow this to attack. Beautiful. Beautiful. He's down to 3 cards. I'm okay with the Priest, because as long as we have a ground... Alright, so his hand's cleaned out. All we need to do is be able to block for right now. We should be able to block. Depends on what he drew here. Hopefully it's a land. We lost. Yeah, we lost to a starter deck. Just didn't get the right cards. What do you know? Now, is that a bad thing? We lost to a starter deck out of all things. That hurts. We're going to end this one on a bad note. If you think I should play some more games with this deck, let me know in the comments, and I'll gladly play a few more games just to see if we can have better luck. Thanks for watching.